Morning. Hello. I'm Dr. van der Weerteren.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Okay. Who do you have here today?
I brought in my sick doggy,
Okay.
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay.
Yeah.
Jasmine. And what is Jasmine's age now?
She's 6 years old.
6 years old. Okay. Got a young dog.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to ask you some normal questions. Jasmine's diet, have you changed it in the last couple of months or so? Or couple
No,
of weeks?
not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, so it's the same diet. Okay.
Yes.
Just the vaccinations, is it on date and on
Yes.
schedule and everything?
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah, okay. Your environment, has it changed? The new dogs in the house or moved from town? Or?
No, but there are new dogs,
Okay.
or there is a new dog.
Okay, so there's a new dog in the house. Okay, and that dog's vaccinations is on
Yes,
schedule
also
as
up
well?
to date.
Okay, so what's wrong with Jasmine?
Well, I've noticed that she's not being herself.
Okay.
She's usually very playful, and she's just been lounging around, being lazy and sleepy the whole time.
Okay.
I've also noticed that there is blood in her stool,
Okay.
Diarrhea. For the past 2 days, she's been like this.
Okay.
Her gums are also red and inflamed.
Okay, I'll have a look at that now.
Yeah.
Okay, so just blood in the stool and she's very lethargic and not.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we'll just do some tests on her and.
Hi, my name is Janae and I'll be interviewing our client Kayla. I just want to know a little bit about your experience with the vet, and I just want to know, did he make you feel comfortable and at ease when talking to him?
Yes, it was a very good experience. I think he's an excellent vet, and yes, I did feel comfortable. Yeah.
Okay, and did he give you enough opportunity to explain your story, and did he listen to you?
Yes, he did. I had the opportunity to tell him the whole story of Jasmine and all her history. Yeah.
And what did you like about the consultation, and is there something that you would do differently?
I like the fact that he gave me the opportunity to tell the whole story and all the history. He didn't chip in or anything. That's what I liked, and no, I wouldn't change anything.
And did he give you enough feedback?
Yes, I feel at ease actually now. Yeah, my dog's gonna be okay.
That's good. Now we're going to interview Ronnie, our makeshift vet, and I want to know by you that how did you experience this exercise, and did you find it easy or difficult?
Oh, it was quite a nice exercise to see how it's going to be in the future and to see how you're going to ask the questions and all that kind of stuff. It was quite easy for me, yeah. It was
And
nice.
what did you feel that was easy?
Oh, just to express yourself and let the client express herself to see what's the problem of the animal, yeah.
Okay. And did you feel that you succeeded in this communication effectively?
Yes, yeah. I think so. I think I let the client tell us the side of the story, and then I told her as well what the plan would be, and yeah, it came out quite good.
Did you learn something new about this whole exercise we did?
Yeah, it's just I think that the communication between the vet and the client is going to be paramount in the practice one day. So yeah, it's quite good exercise. Yeah.
Thank you. My name's Anne Ngove, and I'll be the evaluator for the VPL consultation video. In the beginning, the vet was able to introduce himself very effectively to the client by telling her his name as well as giving her a firm handshake, which made her feel at ease and able to communicate with him much more effectively. When the consultation began, he started out by singling out the animal by asking the breed, the sex, and all the other important information that he needed to know. Secondly, he was able to get very detailed history, asking her about the environment that the animal stays in, as well as the feed and his daily go-abouts. I feel like this is very paramount when having to get the correct diagnosis. Then thirdly, the vet was able to engage very effectively with the client by asking for the primary complaint, which is the reason why the owner actually brings in the animal into practice. I feel like this is a way to not sideline or ignore the client's concerns, issues, and expectations. Overall, the client was at ease, and this helped with effective communication between the vet as well as the client. And the vet was able to summarize everything that the client was able to say, meaning that he got all the correct facts, and he gave her an opportunity to actually talk and explain everything that she needed to say to the vet. With improvement, I feel like the vet could have asked much more open-ended questions so that by the end of his consultation, he's not necessarily exhausted with asking all the questions where he needs information. But effective communication was established, and all that the vet needed to know was carried out throughout the consultation. Thank you.
So we'll now reflect on the assignment and discuss everyone's opinion. So we'll start with the vet. How did you find this experience, and did you learn anything new?
I think the whole assignment division was well put together, and it was nice to see the different roles that you had to play in the practice one day, the communication skills and all that kind of stuff. So all in all, I think it was a very good assignment to do. Yeah, it was good.
I learned basically how to critically assess and reflect on my own communication skills as well as others, and I feel like it better equipped me as a vet in the future to actually know that communication is basically the key to sustain and basically ensure a good relationship with your clients.
Okay. I appreciated this assignment in some way, that you can learn how to effectively communicate with your client one day, and also asking open-ended questions that we're not used to asking, and also focusing on the animal as well, listening to the client as well.
Yeah, I found it to be a really enjoyable, helpful, and often entertaining experience. I personally, as a videographer, did not do any of the role playing myself. I did, however, have a part in the outcome of the final video, as I found our group to work extremely well together, constantly bouncing ideas of one another to find the best possible scenario. Being a part of this assignment has shown me how effective communication is probably one of the most important aspects of our veterinary profession. As a veterinary student, one often forgets how our patient is not our only concern. Our client relationships are as important, if not more important, to ensure the effective treatment, to ensure that effective treatment can be delivered to the patient in need. The more effective the communication between the vet and the client, the more effective the treatment and the more clients the vet will one day receive, which allows the vet to treat more patients. At the end of the day, this being the main goal.
Okay, then to go back, how did you learn? Was it from personal experience, or from the contact sessions, or research?
I think personally for me it was for the personal experience that I went through, because it required me to step out of my comfort zone and actually come to the realization that with my communication skills there's always like room for improvement and development.
I enjoyed the contact sessions and also the reenactment, the vets that with us, and I really learned a lot about this consultation in the real practice.
No, I think it showed you just the basics, just greeting the client and making the client feel at ease with you and with the vet and whatever, so that you can diagnose the patient correctly and just be more effective in everything.
I personally learned most from the contact sessions as well, where I got to work with people I wouldn't usually have worked with. This allowed me to learn new ways to achieve the same goal while stepping out of my comfort zone.
Okay, and is there anything you think you could have done better, and why?
Yeah, I think if everybody had a different role to play, like if everybody had a chance to play the vet, to play the client, just to let everybody have a chance to see how it is, and I think that would have made a bit more better.
I feel that if everyone had gotten the chance to use the Calgary Cambridge guard skills, that would have helped, because only one of the 5 of us got to actually apply that in an actual consultation. So I think that would have helped a lot if we all could have used that.
I think we could have used more like a real simulation type of thing, that we can all experience like the real life, and also ask the questions as a vet to the clients and also experienced this whole situation?
Generally, I felt like our group really worked well together. So there's not much that I'd really change with the assignment because it was quite successful. Yeah.
Okay, and is there something you do differently now as a result of this assignment, like in terms of being a vet?
I think being friendly and approachable is one of my personal strengths. So the majority of what I learned was more to do with the proper way to communicate the procedure to the client in terms of the treatment options that they have.
Yeah, just like Chad said, just being approachable and yeah, that's all. Just being approachable, being there for the client and the patient. Yeah, that's all.
And public speaking was also quite a problem for myself, so this approach people and actually talk to them.
I think that as a vet, it kind of equipped me to know how to approach certain consultations and how to talk to people and how to get the information that I need to make a proper diagnosis, besides having to learn all the theory that comes with it. But I think it opened up a lot of communication skills for me.
Yeah, and did you find this assignment worthwhile, VPL?
Yes, I did.
I think it could have been a bit better if we as a group went to a actual vet practice and sit in on a consultation to learn and see how they do it in the real practice. I think that's the only thing that I would change. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I agree with what Ronnie said. It did, as an assignment, force us to step out of our comfort zones, whether you like to admit it or not. But I do think that it would have been more beneficial to go to an actual practice.
Okay. So to conclude, the whole consultation was based on the Calgary-Cambridge Guide skills. So this allowed us to have a structured approach when doing a consult to make sure everything important was covered whilst establishing a relationship with the client. And yeah, I see everyone found this assignment to be pretty worthwhile and it should hopefully help us be better vets one day.